Those who are wrong often teach you the right lessons in life. That's what we call life experience. There are moments in life's journey when we encounter wrongdoers or stumble through challenging situations. At first glance, they seem like mere pain, loss, or injustice. But upon reflection, we realize that those people, those mistakes, are the hidden teachers of our lives. For they don't offer us tenderness, but lessons. They don't teach with sweetness, but with bitterness. And from their wrongs, we come to understand what is right, like a raindrop falling into a muddy puddle, teaching us the value of a pure dewdrop on a morning leaf, like a misstep on a rugged path, urging us to cherish each steady step forward. Those who wrong us may hurt us, but those scars sharpen our souls, making us stronger, wiser, and more mature. So, don't resent those who've wronged you, nor grieve over life's rough turns. See them as rough bricks, laying the foundation for the sturdy house of your life. That is what we call life experience, a priceless treasure no school can bestow. Everything is truly precious at two moments: before you have it and after you've lost it. A mirror reflecting the human heart. When you don't yet have it, you yearn and dream, seeing it as a distant star twinkling in the night sky. Once you have it, its light grows familiar, even dim, until it's gone, and you're struck by the value you overlooked. Life is like holding sand in your hand. The tighter you grip, the more it slips through your fingers. What we hold often makes us complacent. What we lose makes our hearts ache, and that ache reminds us: cherish every moment, every person, every simple thing around you. Don't let love become just a memory, nor happiness a mere echo, for the true value of life lies not in before it's gained or after it's lost, but in the moment you hold it today. What brings happiness and success in life? How you manage when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. When you have nothing, it's a test of resilience and faith. How do you cope? Do you give up or press on with courage? The bravery to move forward empty-handed forges your strength, like a tiny seed daring to sprout in a barren crevice. When you have everything, it's a challenge of heart and attitude. Do you choose arrogance or gratitude, greed or generosity? For a cup full of water can quench thirst, but if you don't balance it, it spills and is lost. True success lies in balancing both states: resilience when empty-handed, and humility when fulfilled. That is the enduring foundation of happiness. Sincerity is the most beautiful gift you can offer another person. Truth, trust, friendship, and love all depend on it. Every relationship in life, from friendship to love to trust, is built on the foundation of sincerity. Without it, trust crumbles like a sandcastle before the waves. With it, hearts draw closer, like bridges spanning distant shores. Sincerity needs no flowery words, only truth in every glance, every action. For a sincere heart can heal wounds that 1,000 empty promises cannot touch. Remember, in giving sincerity, you never grow poor. Instead, you sow seeds of trust, reaping love, friendship, and lasting happiness. You cannot live without making mistakes, unless you're so cautious that you've already made a mistake in doing so. Some fear mistakes so much they live too cautiously, hesitating at every step. They think it keeps them safe, but in truth, they trap themselves in an invisible cage. For if you dare not try, dare not act, that very not daring is the greatest mistake of all. Success doesn't belong to feet that never tremble, but to hearts that step beyond fear. And happiness isn't a perfect life, but accepting mistakes, learning from them, and moving forward with a stronger soul. Remember, mistakes don't destroy you, but the fear of mistakes can keep you from truly living. Sometimes you don't need a grand goal in life. You just need to know what to do next. People often talk about lofty goals, success, wealth, fame, or some peak to conquer. But the truth is, you don't always need a great mountain to chase. Sometimes, happiness and progress lie simply in knowing how to take the next step in this moment. Like walking through fog, you may not see the whole path, but you can see a few steps ahead. And by taking those small steps fully, the path unfolds and grand goals take shape. A seed doesn't need to know if it will become a mighty tree or a humble flower. It only needs to sprout and reach for the light. So too with us. Do well what comes next, and you'll gradually find meaning and direction for your entire life. Be gentle with yourself. You don't always need a grand goal. Just one right step, one well-placed action, that's enough to move forward. Time is free, but it is priceless. You cannot own it, but you can use it. You can spend it, but you cannot keep it. Once it's gone, you can never get it back. Time, the wondrous gift given to every person, seems invisible and free. Yet it is the most priceless thing in life. You cannot hold it in your hands, nor buy more with wealth or power. All you can do is use it wisely. Time is like a river flowing endlessly to the sea. You can bathe in the same river, but never touch the same water twice. A moment gone remains only in memory. The precious truth is this: everyone has 24 hours a day, but how you use them makes the difference between an ordinary life and a great one. If you cherish each moment, turning it into action, learning, and love, time becomes a wealth that grows. But if you let it slip away mindlessly, no amount of riches can buy back even a single second. Remember, money can be lost and regained, but time, once lost, is gone forever. So, live each moment fully. That's how you enrich your life. Life isn't always perfect, but it's the result of what you create. So make it worthwhile, make it memorable, and never let anyone steal your happiness. If you sow kindness in life, you'll reap peace. If you ignite passion, you'll find a light to guide your way. And if you cherish each moment, life, though imperfect, will shine with its own vibrant colors. Remember, your happiness is yours to hold. No one can steal it unless you allow them. Don't let others' words, glances, or judgments dim the smile on your face. Live each day as a mark of your existence, so when you look back, you're proud of making your life unforgettable. For in the end, life doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be deeply meaningful. Worry only wastes time. It changes nothing, but steals your joy and keeps you endlessly busy without accomplishing anything. Time is a precious asset, but worry silently robs it. You worry about tomorrow and forget today. You fear what hasn't come and miss what you have. The result is exhaustion without resolution. Instead of letting worry fill your mind, use that time to act. A single, small step moves you forward more than sitting in fear. Remember, joy isn't far away. It's waiting for you to let go of worry and live fully in the present.